Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast. As per usual, it's Ander. And not much progress has been made since last time, mostly because I haven't put the amount of time I would have liked to put into preparing, but alas. But I will show you a few minor changes and things that have been done. First thing you probably noticed is I replaced our dinky little stone furnace over here with seven iron furnaces, and basically these are a part of industrial craft, and they're basically just a upgrade of a stone furnace. You can easily make them by take my stone brick back, and you can easily make them by making regular furnace and then putting down 5 iron around the furnace. Or, if you so desired, you could also put 8 iron ingots down in the shape of a circle like you would for a stone furnace, and that will also make it. However, I prefer using 8 cobblestone to 3 iron. And we're just going to place that one down just to complete our little ring. And there we go. So we have a whole bunch of these. In terms of stats, the way I like to think of it is 1 piece of coal or charcoal will power a stone furnace for 8 items. That means it'll cook exactly 8 items in a stone furnace. In an iron furnace, 1 charcoal or coal will cook 10 items. And since I like to cook things in stacks, that basically means instead of taking 8 charcoal or coal for a 64 stack of an item, it takes only 7 instead. Kind of cool, just an efficiency thing. Our furnaces are going to get a lot more efficient as we industrialize our little island, but that won't happen this episode. I have a project I want to work on this episode, and most of the time I would build most building projects off camera, but I think this one is something we should do together. Other changes. I finally found a cow, and I got some beef and leather, and that was really the last mob-related item I wanted, was leather. Beef is also cool. I like eating beef instead of chicken. What else? I've been doing a lot of... No, not a lot. I've been doing some grinding in the nether, and I got a whole bunch of gold, and I stocked up on iron, which we're going to need for when we industrialize. And I say industrialize, what I mean by that is we're going to be making a whole bunch of industrial craft machines. In fact, I don't think I showed you guys in the last episode, and I'm sorry I didn't. Our next little set of items is, I can't remember the name of it. I think it's burn rubber, isn't it? Yep, burn rubber. And here are the items we're going to be making. None of these are vanilla. Nope, all of these are industrial craft. And actually one of them might be Buildcraft. I'm not completely sure on the EU detector cable, but yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. However, we're going to need to stock up on rubber and iron. And iron I could use a little more of. You may be saying, like, what happened to the rubber tree sapling you saw in the last episode? Well, I got rid of it because I collected some resin, and as it turns out, you can teach resin to your transmutation tablet. I don't know why I keep calling it alchemical, but because everything has to do with alchemy, I guess. But as you may notice, there's a huge frame drop whenever I open the transmutation tablet now. I think this is because it knows so many items, and it has to process having all those items open at the same time. When I open it, it drops to, like, right now I'm looking at 10-ish frames per second, and I'm usually running at 30 or perhaps just a little above 30. So it's quite a hit. I'm really sorry for any video quality problems that may cause for you guys. Nothing I can do about it. I've researched it. It's just a equivalent exchange bug. Anything else? I don't think so. I think that's pretty much all I did. I made some items here and there. I made a few deployers. I was toying around with them for some machines, but it didn't turn out. But as it's nighttime, I actually want to go over here so things don't spawn really quick. I made this island out to here, new piece of land. And I lit up that island, and I made this piece because I want to make a mob grinder. Our island over here was, it was okay. It was getting some mobs, but most of the time it was just annoying, and I didn't get that many items from it even when I wanted to. So I want to make a full-blown mob grinder, and we're going to... It's not going to be an XP grinder, because I feel if I need to... I won't even need to grind XP. There's no enchantments that are needed, and I'm not going to be doing a let's play in this world. I just want to do a playthrough of this map. So XP is not important. So we're just going to build a straight up grinder that's going to kill them, and I get to harvest their creeper. Actually, we're not going to mess with the creeper right now. We're going to place down some torches here because I was lazy last time. Actually, I just didn't have any torches. Gotta keep an eye on that guy. Okay, so I'll show you my design once we actually get up there. Right now we're going to build, let's say, we're going to build 27 blocks up. I think it's 24 block drop to kill skeletons and zombies, but just want to be extra sure. So we're going to go up 27 blocks. And almost halfway there. Oh geez, the creeper's down there now. It's never a good thing. Okay, so this is the height we're going to be building at. Hopefully the spawn doesn't ever interfere with it. I really doubt it will, but you never know. Now we're going to have to carefully make our way back down. Oh god, this is a little sketchy. I'm a little too... you gotta get it like the exact right height for some of these ladders. Oh shoot. And, okay, well, that almost killed me and I was a couple blocks down, so that definitely will mean mobs will die from that height. Oh, go away, creeper, I don't have any swords. Maybe I can force them off. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to put ladders back all the way up to the top, and I'm going to build a platform. I don't really want to make you guys watch that, but when I come back, I will have a better idea of what we're going to... Actually, I have the idea. We'll have a better structure laid out of what we're going to be doing, so I'll be right back. Quick progress update. We've kind of built a little platform here. We've kind of branched out. And this is the main floor design I will be using for the mob grinder. Basically what's going to happen is all around the edge the walls are going to come up, and I'm going to put a roof over it. And basically mobs are going to spawn on this platform, and they are going to walk into the stream. And then they're going to get carried by the stream's current. The only problem I foresee is this little still patch. It might make it so the mobs don't want to go into the second stream. I'll have to fiddle with the water to figure out if I can fix that. But general idea is they walk into the water and then they're stuck in the current and they can't get out. And then they get pushed into this hole and down they go. And that's basically it for right now. I'm going to build up the walls and finish putting in some last minute changes for the floor, tweaking with the water, and then I'll get back to you guys in one sec. Okay, we're back for another progress update. Basically what I've done is instead of having one source block of water here, I put two on the side, and that creates one right here regardless, but that seems to have fixed the still water problem, and now I can kind of, even if I hop in right there, the stream takes me, and without pressing any keys it takes me over to the drop, so this should work fine. I put half slabs down because I only want zombie and skeleton drops. String isn't worth that much, and it's too much hassle setting up a spawner that will get them anyway. Oh, also creeper drops. I forgot about them. They're actually the most valuable drops I want, or have the most valuable drops. And I'm only making this 2 high at most, so Endermen don't spawn. I find I would spawn Endermen, but I find it's too hard to make an add compatibility for Endermen and also keep spiders out of it. Just in my experience, I know there's ways of doing it. And also in the past, I'm not sure if this version has it so Enderman can't pick up player placed blocks, but that used to be an issue I used to deal with. I think most of it's just me remembering problems that used to be there and that probably aren't there anymore, but we're finishing up the roof here, and then actually we need a way for us to get out. We don't want to fall to our death. We'll make a hole right there. Hopefully we can jump that when the time comes. Okay. And let's take out more blocks because I want to make sure I can make that and not fall. You can see it's going to be pitch black in here. Mobs are going to spawn once we're far enough away. Definitely being on the ground will be far away enough, I guess. But this is just one little cubicle, I guess, that we're going to be making. We're going to be making 4 on every level, so this is going to be mirrored around. And so you'll see 4 of these, and then if we so desire, we can build more above these. We are at Y222. I know mobs can't spawn above, it's like Y240 something, so we can't go up too far. So we'll either have to deal with the mob spawner we have here, or we might make another one in the future. For now, I don't really care if I'm getting like 5 million items per hour or whatever. I just want something that I can go AFK, get consistent EMC, burn it, get gold without fighting zombie pigmen, dying constantly and whatnot. But yeah, I'm going to close this up. We're going to test it from the ground level, see how efficient just one cubicle is. We'll make sure it's working. That's the first, or it's a priority, I guess. And then I'll probably make more of these off camera. I don't want to bore you guys making these, but yeah, let's close this up. And let the mob spawning begin. Gonna go down here, collect all blocks. And I'm not gonna make you guys watch this hole up here for like 15 minutes while I try and gauge how efficient this is. So I'm going to stop recording and I'll get back to you guys in a couple minutes, and then I'll tell you how the grinder is working. See you in a bit. So guys, as per usual, I goofed up and I did something kind of dumb. I totally forgot to light up the top of the mob spawner, and I was watching it and I was like, huh, I'm getting kind of not so good rates. And then I noticed, or I went up to go look at it and see, what was going on. And I figured out as I went up, there was a spider up there, and I realized, oh god, I totally spaced on lighting up the outside. And of course, that's going to tank my rates. And I keep forgetting, sword. We're going to have to go deal with whatever's left. Hopefully the grinder should be still going. It's actually probably more efficient in the day because mobs won't spawn on the outside now, but I want to be efficient all the time, every time. Make sure this is well lit up. No block should be left without a light source. Take this mob spawner, it's dangerous to go alone. And hopefully that'll stop any spawning. I know I'm going a little crazy with the torches, but I really want it to be a little more efficient. Beforehand I was getting like one mob maybe every 30 seconds. Hopefully that rate improves a little bit now that the only place they can spawn is inside. And I'll take another look, and if I think it's good, I'll start making more, and hopefully for sure that'll make our rates go up, and hopefully we'll have a successful time and there won't be any more problems. Knowing me, there always will be. But see you guys in a little bit. And we're back. I just did a half-hour sampling of the single mob spawner, and these are the results. I got 18 gunpowder, 42 rotten flesh, 15 bones, and 15 arrows. Altogether, that comes to a nice even total of 90 items, and this was all collected within half an hour. So this means this one cubicle will generate about 180 items per hour. Not too shabby. And of course that means on one single layer I'm going to have 4 of these, which means I'm going to be making, we'll say about 720 items per hour for one layer. Now of course I can build another layer on top of that, and perhaps one more layer on top of that, but beyond that we're getting to world height limit, and mobs will not be able to spawn beyond a certain limit anyway, so there's that. I really wish that we weren't so high up, now that I'm thinking about it, but alas. 180 is decent. I'm probably going to go ahead and add 4 more onto it, and then we can have 4 pipes working at once. And then perhaps if I'm still feeling in a building mood, like I am in a building mood, then I'll probably... That moon, it's half circle and half square. Is that not is that a graphics glitch, or... Huh. That's really weird. I wonder if that has anything to do with the debate there was going on in Reddit, whether they wanted the sun to be round or square. I wonder if... I never noticed that before. Or maybe that's the moon has phases now or something. I just didn't catch that a long time ago. Maybe I'm just super unobservant, but hey, getting off topic. Yeah, I'm going to finish building the mob spawner. Hopefully we'll be able to get a decent, 500 to 1,000 items per hour would be pretty cool. I really like that I can go AFK now, especially when it's all done. I'll be able to get tons of EMC. I might do some calculations to see how much EMC I can actually get. It seems like I get about twice as much rotten flesh as I do everything else, which is interesting. If we go pop this in, the lag. I hate this glitch. If I put something in the middle, it seems to get rid of it, but alas. Put that in. So I got about, 3,000, 4,000 EMC from that. That is not shabby. That's about 1 gold bar, or 8 iron. Or sorry, that's 2 gold bars and about 16 iron. That was in half an hour though, but granted there will be, I want at least 4, ideally 8. So we're going to be quadrupling, potentially even octupling, if that's a word. Octupling? Kind of like that word. The rate, so we'll probably be getting, if I get 4 bars per hour now, that means I'd be getting 16 to 32 bars per hour doing this. That's probably about equal or faster than farming the pigmen, depending on how lucky I am. And I have to deal with dying on top of that too, so all coming together really nicely. Do the building off camera, but I think I'm going to end the episode here, guys. Remember to comment and give feedback. I definitely want feedback on the mob spawner if it can be made more efficient somehow. I think I'm thinking of extending the pipe down further, as it seems light is able to go up the pipe and into it, and I'm not sure how much that affects the spawning rate. But that's probably the only other modification, pretty minor. But yeah. And I think, yeah, without any further ado, remember to comment, as I said before, if you have feedback, just want to have it or ask any questions you have. I think the next episode I'm going to, after I finish the mod spawner, I'm probably going to start industrializing our little island, which means I'm going to start making machines and generating electricity, and everything's going to be awesome. And probably won't finish the next sub area next episode. Some of the machines are really complex and expensive, and I just don't have the means to fund them right now. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you in episode 3, coming out to a YouTube channel near you. See ya!